them all there, and yeah. What's going on, guys? We are back at it with our next episode of Tyranny of Dragons. Last we left off, our group had come up this set of stairs after passing through these not full-grown guard drake area. And they alerted bandits with that, or kobolds, I apologize, and some winged kobolds. And they went in there and took care of them pretty quickly. And we're about to see what they do next.
How big is this tunnel at the end here? Can I fit through it properly?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Not you're kind of scrunching your head down a little bit, but you can make it. I mean, there were half dragons occupying this, so they made enough room for the most part.
Still not enough room though.
Yeah, like I said, your head's a little scrapey on the ceiling. A little bit of rubble coming down on your shirt. Alright. And as you get down there...
entrance of that tunnel, I'm going to do a perception check too.
Alright.
I'm going to wait behind until Ranby and Eleanor come along.
Oh. I'm trying. My thing is being stupid.
No worries.
But yeah, just stating my intention to try to remain at the rear whenever we regroup.
Yeah. Alright, and you can throw me that perception check.
Great. I was just wondering why I wouldn't click on him, but it's because he's a stack.
Ah.
We move as a stack now, like we bears.
I'll say you all have your little animals to chase you around. Obviously, if you want to get rid of the tokens because they're a pain at any point, you're welcome to. It's just for flavors, you know, for Taffeta who likes to go creeping around and stuff. You can position them if you like in fights.
Taxley notices nothing.
Yeah, you can hear some dripping from stalagmites, one of those things. Oops. That was a little funky one. Don't mind that. Ah! Curses. Ooh, disappear. Okay.
That's my cataract. It's clearing up, though.
Alright, so as you walk into this chamber, you see... Ba-da-dum. A familiar face.
I said, Ranby, you're gonna love what's up here. There's nowhere for him to run.
Make sure I'm in the right place. Alright. And yeah, poking your head around, you can get a good look at them. It's a pretty open room. It's like enlarged, reshaped to make a natural cavern suitable for living, staying, housing. What would you guys like to do?
Randy enters a rage.
I love it. Charging in, Ranby?
I think so. This is the guy?
Yeah, this is Lingdedrosa Cyanwrath, the guy you fought in Greenest.
Seeing her go into rage, I'm just gonna bless her, Daxley, and Oxford.
Alright. Cool. And if you'll just throw it bless for me, because I don't remember all the... Just for reference.
Those certain people get added D4s and stuff.
Yeah. I just couldn't remember what it was on. Attack roll or saving throw. Cool.
And if I have time, use one of my bonus actions to activate my arcane weapon again.
Yep, you've got time.
Save me that.
They're pretty occupied at the moment, so they haven't noticed you guys. Probably should have had a stealth roll, but eh. We'll pretend like you guys are super sneaky.
Yes.
We've been very sneaky so far.
Yep, and they're super occupied.
My big clanky self is very stealthy.
Yep. He's just like walking through the tunnel, like scraping the dirt off the top. Nothing is noticed whatsoever. They're deeply engrossed in what they're doing.
That's trouble.
So I'll try to have my defender go up with Ranby when she decides to charge.
Alright.
Eleanor can't see anything, so she is staying put.
Don't you have the light?
I do, but do you really want light in the tunnel? We don't want to give away that we're
I
here.
thought we still had it.
How
I think
tall is this rock in front of him?
That is actually wow, the word just left my brain. A shrine. It's like a 4-foot tall shrine. And you can't really tell what it is from here, but it's got some carvings on it.
Okay, but I
I
can
would
see
have them.
over top of it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hit him
Yeah,
with his
we've
own
been-
I
shrine.
love it.
One here,
The right question.
And then we can
and I'm gonna. Which one's better? They're the same. Gonna throw my fucking hand axe at him.
Well, it definitely hits, so roll me some damage. It's a nice roll. Perfect. Alright, so
And now
You gonna say anything to him?
I think Ramby just said everything she wanted to say right there.
Yeah,
With
that's
that
right.
axe.
yeah, and as the axe goes and hits him right in the shoulder and wedges into his armor, he rips it out, and he looks right at Ramby and he says, "Ah, you survived. I don't know whether to be disappointed or pleased. A mix of both, I think."
Love
Hmm.
And yeah, everybody go ahead and roll me initiative, if you haven't already. Well, that's a shitty initiative for Link to I guess the axe flying at his face threw him off a little bit.
You're right.
At least one of his guards is ready. I was gonna say his guards are ready. One of them is.
His guards are human.
My first 2 rolls of the game so far have been natural ones.
Wow.
Oh no!
Check in my initiative. That's okay. It's a good place to roll natural ones.
That's where
It's
you
a
want.
good place for it.
Get him out of the way.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out.
Exactly. You got to get those bad rolls out so you can hit those nat 20s when you're doing your attacks. Alright. Alright. So up first we've got Berserker. So he sees that axe fling out, and he immediately will charge up onto Ranby. I almost called you Barbie. Oh lord. Too many games. Okay. And that definitely does not hit you.
Actually, if you look closely, all of Sandra's characters are all this multiverse of barbarians. You know, like Jet Li and the One.
I love it. It's just Sandra. And I enter a rage! And I'm like, yes, there's my Sandra.
Except for Sunday night where I keep forgetting I'm not a barbarian.
Yeah, and you're always like, can I go into I'm a druid.
Yeah.
I turn into a bear, yeah.
You could take 2 levels of barbarian and get rage, so now you're a raging bear.
That would be amazing.
That would be so glorious. Oh my gosh. Alright, Ranby, it is your turn.
Oh. This map is a little wonky. Like the
I was
tiles
just about to say that tiles are kind of funky because like the map came with preset tiles on it, and I like fucked with it for like an hour trying to get it like perfectly on set, and you can't. You cannot get it perfectly on there.
But he's like all up in.
He's
the
in
road,
range.
right?
Yeah, he's
One
in
that
range of you.
attacked me.
Here, I'll do this. Alt. There you go.
Is this? Yeah, why not? Let's go reckless. Ah!
Nice,
Didn't even
and
hit.
that is a hit. For sure. Ooh, nice. 13. Beautiful. And he takes a giant slash across the chest and roars a little bit. And Iron Defender.
I don't know why it's not Oxford up there. That's
Oh,
kinda funny.
Oxford! I was about to say, I was like,
Yes.
nice.
But yeah, he gets to go.
We now know who's the brains of the operation.
Yeah. The second he gets the Iron Defender, he's just the second man.
I'm purely the pet. I mean, he's got a cool name. He's the Iron Defender. I'm just.
It's like I just wanted the cool token.
I'm gonna come up here with my move action.
Okay.
Sorry. To shoot.
All right.
Am I able to through like this column here to at least get a clear shot? I don't think I have enough movement to make it all the way out here. Oh, is that 30 feet? What do we have?
Yeah, these are each 5 feet. So yeah, the thing works. Even though it's kind of funkified.
Okay, then, sorry, let's see here.
You could probably, like, if you were in there with your Iron Defender, you could probably, like, squeeze around, take a shot right there. And you could hit this guy.
Let's do that. And he's going to move forward anyways on this turn. So I'm going to move into his spot that he was occupying.
All right.
Okay, yep, I'm going to make my attack with my crossbow.
Okay. All right, and that does not hit.
No. And with my bonus action, he will make his.
He's got blessing.
I can try to add a die 4 to.
Yeah.
Slash roll. Yeah.
If you open up your character sheet and where it says core bio and spells, click on the cogwheel. On the right side, if you scroll down, it says show global attack modifier. And if you click that, it'll add bless to your rolls if you mark it.
That almost hits, but it still does not quite hit. Oh wait, to the Iron Defender, JK, that does hit. You're adding it to the Iron Defender, right? Not to yours.
No, it would have been to mine.
It would have been to yours. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So those are both misses. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. That's my actions.
All right, and it will be Langdedrosa. So he looks directly at Ranby, and he yells at the Berserker, and he says, "Move out of my way. She's mine." And the Berserker, with fear in his eyes, can't move because it's not his turn, but he's definitely going to move out of the way in a second. And Langdedrosa is going to charge up, push him out of the way, and run right at Ranby. And he will use his greatsword. Oh, well, he's rolling on his hits. So 24 and 21 will do. Boop. Whew. 21. Wait, no, half because you're raging, right?
Yeah.
So, did I even do math right?
11.
Thank you, Russ.
Looks all good.
I'm like, I can math. I can't math. Alright, and Eleanor.
She is going to move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the cave and then cast dancing lights so that she can see.
Probably should have healed before we started this fight.
And she's just gonna like place the 4 globes, like throughout the room so that she can see. And I should have checked to see if I have anything as a bonus because that is a straight up action. Nope, I don't have anything I can do as a bonus, so that will be my turn. And I left Tappy back in the tunnel. She's not coming out into the danger zone.
Sounds good. Viren.
Well, I'm gonna run up to Ranby and one cure wound coming right up.
Hey.
Let's. Where is it?
Nice.
Yes.
Boop.
And that was a level 1 spell?
Yeah.
So 7,
She
right?
gets 7. Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's awesome. And then, Daxley.
Daxley pulls up the treasure chest lid of his little riding mechanism, gives Shovels the knock, and says, "Tap battle, buddy!" We waddle on over here. And on the way over,
I love it.
he takes a shot at the barbarian that's been wounded. Or
Don't
this is-
forget this guy nearly busted my ass up early. Well, he did
Okay.
bust my ass up.
Yeah, I'll take my
He
shots at that
killed
guy.
me.
Yeah, I'll take my shots at that guy. Head crossbow. There we go. Those are my
Nice.
good rolls for this.
I told you they were for the attack.
Pew pew.
Awesome.
Take it, you big lizard man. And that's the end of our turns.
Perfect. So he takes
Also,
a.
drill bit goes
Okay.
into my pocket and is like, "No, not the fighting, not the fighting."
I love
That's
it.
my turn.
Maybe he'll get some cheese afterwards if he's good and brave. I love it. All right. So those are at Ling Dedrosa or the Berserker.
Lindragosa.
Cool. So yeah, he'll take a couple of shots, just barely missing some vital parts in his leg, and he takes a good shot, and he kind of like backhands and looks over at Dex, and he's like, "You're after the half orc." And then this Berserker will run up, and he saw Viren take a heal at Ranby, so he's going to do 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's going to go right there. And he is going to do 10, which misses. Alright. This guy, yelled at by his boss, will not attack Ramby, but will step around and also go for Viren. Which also misses. And Ranby.
Alright. Reckless on this douche canoe.
No. Well, I mean, he usually hits you anyhow, so what does it matter if it's a disadvantage, right?
Right. Ah! Fuck me.
You have bless.
Bless.
You do have
Oh.
blessed.
That's a D4.
Yeah.
Is that gonna?
No.
Nope.
No, sorry. Is that it for you?
Yep.
Oxford.
All right. My standard. Fire my crossbow again. Let's give that a shot.
Ooh,
rolling hot.
definitely hit.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
Let's see. Not too bad.
14, awesome. And that was at Ling Dedrosa as well? Or at one of the Berserkers,
oh.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, that would be at this outside berserker, just for clear line of sight on my shot.
Perfect. Alright.
And for my bonus action, my Iron Defender will attack this Lang Dragosa this time.
Perfect.
So we'll get his bite in there. Rolling really hot. That.
Dang.
Very nice.
Awesome. Alright. Get that.
Also, the Iron Defender will be imposing disadvantage on Lang Dragosa's next attack.
Perfect. Awesome. Ling Dedrosa, he is going to go for Ranby again.
I would expect no less.
And these will be at... Is it his next just one attack, or both of them?
Both of them, all attacks.
Okay, awesome.
But she has reckless, so it's not at disadvantage. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
a
it would just
regular-
be normal. Okay,
Yeah.
so alright, so the first one is a 9, which does not hit, and then that would be the double roll for him. And 19, which will hit. 10.
5.
5. Thank you, Russ. I'm gonna remember that someday.
Well,
Someday
it's supposed
about
to be
rage.
Sandra. Sandra will get it.
I can math.
And Eleanor.
She is going to hit this guy first with. Actually, we're gonna do magic missile and hit 2 at this guy and 1 at Langdedrosa.
Awesome.
Or 3, 2, well 6 to Big Papa over there.
Okay. And I love it. Viren.
Little foot stomp.
A little bit of dust comes
I'm
up.
going to raise up my rosary and channel Saloon's divine power and preserve life on Ranby.
Nice.
And I have up to 15 points of healing.
Ooh, I
Nice.
love Channel Divinity. Nice.
Oh.
But it only restores you to like half health, so however many points that is.
Up to half health?
Yeah.
Uh, what's my...
Remember you have aid, so that increases your current maximum.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, aid gives you 5 extra hit points.
Oh, shit.
Max.
Nice.
So did
Yeah.
she use the full 15 hit points? Because if there's spillover, other people could use them.
Yeah. It's just so like you give them however many hit points and you have a pool to use at your.
Yeah, but you can't. It won't heal you if you're over half of your health.
Yeah. It's more of a like last ditch, but it could be really good if they got 1 hit point left. They can just get 15 back if their HP is 30.
21, so I can use 5 to get up to half.
So you
Then
still
you
got
can
10.
Spread the rest of it to
Huh?
whoever. I don't think anyone else. Well, I got 18.
I think
I think-
everybody else is above half.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were hurt more than that, since you have that red mark still.
I was at less than half.
Yeah, red mark means half bloodied.
Huh. I thought she was closer to death. I would have saved it then,
Well,
because now I can't use it anymore.
That's all right.
He is
That's
bloodied.
cool.
I'll start working on using that. Daxley.
Daxley looks at Landragos and says, "You want the badger? You got the badger." And he, with his whip in hand, he drops the hand crossbow into his chest, and he lines up behind Syndragosa, and he takes a hit at him.
Yeah. Definitely
Hits
a
his
hit.
butt, and then let's see if. And then Badgers is gonna make his bite here. Clawed at him. Nope. He's like,
I love it.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. So it is this guy's turn. He is going to take another swipe at Viren, which is a miss. And then this guy's going to take a swipe at Viren, which is also a miss. And Ranby, your AC is redonkulous.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Just getting started.
Deliver justice, Ranby.
I shall deliver justice. Obviously at this guy again, and we might as well reckless. Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Don't
That's
forget
right.
your.
And I'm at
Jeez.
advantage.
You are at advantage.
Okay.
And you're going for Langdedrosa?
Yeah.
Not quite, sorry.
Fuck! Damn it!
You're close though. Oxford.
Oh, Shovels or Drill Bit gives like a nasty squeak at Landragosa as well, like "Eh!"
Good, brave little
Well,
mouse.
he is the bigger threat, but she's being flanked anyways, so let's deal with this. Okay, I'm going to continue hailing down on the barbarian.
Okay.
So, reloading my arcane crossbow. I'm still using my fire element, so when I shoot.
Right. That is a hit. For sure. Nice.
Kerpow! The flaming hot rivets.
Oh yeah, a nice flaming sword gets the guy right in the shoulder, and his hair kind of starts catching on fire, and he's like patting it down. And
These big meaty barbarians. And yes, I'll resolve the bite attack real here quick.
Alright.
And,
ooh,
Nice.
nice. All right, and that's on Lang Dedrosa, correct?
yes.
All right, and
Iron
that
Defender,
actually,
Iron Shredder.
your Iron Defender jumps up, gets a lucky shot right on his neck, and just rips his jugular out. And Lang Dedrosa Signwrath falls to the floor dead.
Holy shit.
Well,
Through the jugular.
through the jugular. He knows where to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a slower death.
What was the name of our town?
Greenest.
Greenest.
Fort Greenest. I scream out. Yeah.
I love it. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Okay. And then Lang Dedrosa does not exist in this turn order. Eleanor.
Eleanor is going to firebolt this guy right here.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, she's gonna fire Singe.
And like just as his beard goes out, he gets like one more like pink singe in it, and he's just like, oh, and just like slaps it maniacally. Alright, Viren.
Alright, with that big ass threat done, we're gonna start beating some people.
That does not hit. Dexley.
All right. Daxley says to Shovels, "Gentles," and then we are going to try and do play gnawing and just non-lethal whipping to beat this guy into unconsciousness. It's at disadvantage. Shovels does it. He's like, no, I don't. And then I probably miss with an 11.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. And this guy, seeing that his boss went down from the Iron Defender, is actually going to take a swing at the Iron Defender. I'm not sure what its AC is.
Yeah, AC of 15, that's going to hit for sure.
Oh, 13.
Oof. Oh, and we didn't take a rest earlier, so that actually puts it out.
No! Wolf boy!
Well, that's okay.
You killed the
He's got
dog.
spare parts.
Can he
He's
come
got-
back?
It's a robot.
Though? Okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah, quite easily. So, Oxford, to anyone surprised that my dog was killed, sees me unfazed and very calculated, just resuming combat. He did his job and took down the man that burned our town. So,
True that.
The goodest boy.
Sad.
And this guy is going to turn around and take a swing on Daxley, seeing him come up from behind.
Not quite.
Not quite. Nice. Ranby.
Does either one of these two look more hurt than the other, or are they about the same?
The one right here is looking more hurt.
Okay, I'll take a reckless swing at him.
He's also missing about half of his beard at this point.
There we go.
Nice. Definitely a hit. Alrighty. And he is looking pretty bloodied at this point.
And I think that yeah, I can frenzy. Which means
Frenzy?
I can make an additional attack as a bonus action.
Ooh, let's see it. Let's see that frenzy.
Let's see if it'll hold. Bam!
I'm so excited you went this type of berserker. This is
So close, but not quite. Unless
Yeah.
it's at advantage. Oh, yes, definitely a hit. Let's see it.
Right? How long does bless last? I don't know. Am I still blessed?
An hour.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's
totally.
glorious. Awesome. And which one were you attacking? This guy right here that's bloodied?
Uh,
Or the other dude?
Oh, my bad.
the
1
other
minute.
dude.
Sorry, I missed that. What, Ramby?
The other guy.
This guy back
Alright.
here?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
By the way, I misread that. It was actually a minute. So, 10 turns.
Oh, we
Oh,
haven't done-
still. Yeah, we haven't done
Yeah.
10 turns either. Alright, Oxford.
okay. Everyone's doing good for health, so yeah, let's just continue the battle. We're nearly done.
Yeah.
On this outward barbarian, I'm going to launch another bolt. Ooh, not very good.
Not quite.
That's with the bless 11, yeah. The Iron Defender, though, yeah, and he's out of commission, so actually I'll give him a little icon here.
No.
So for my move action, I will come up just in case anybody needs help. I can actually, just so I can get line of shot, fire on this guy.
Alright, perfect. That'll work. And Eleanor.
Pew!
Pew.
At
And
this guy.
that does not quite hit.
Dang it. I was aiming for his beard.
You missed. You shot for the wrong half. Viren.
Alright, I don't know if anybody's going to agree with me on this, but I want some information. I'm keeping him alive so we can interrogate him.
Okay.
Oh,
So I will take that off and I will put him as bloop.
Yeah, he's still unconscious, but
Is there a treasure chest in the corner that I didn't notice before?
Yeah.
It does seem to look like a treasure chest. Daxley.
Daxley says, "You get cheeses if you take 'em gentles." Shuffles, huffs, and snorts. And then we try and do non-lethal attacks on this guy here.
on
That'll hit.
Okay. And then Shovels is going to make his best effort, but, he's only so gentle with his bites.
why are you trying to keep him
Oh.
alive?
That'll definitely get him.
Okay.
Yeah, we only need one guy alive, don't we?
Oh, yeah, sure. He doesn't try and keep him alive. He just bites him.
He's got a little ways to go. It's all good. And then this guy is going to take a swing at Ranby. Dang, they really like to hit you. I'm sorry. 15. Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Ranby.
Well, 7. Thank God. Ram's
7,
very
yes.
tough.
Thank you, Russ.
sorry, which of the two was just attacking? Was it the back guy or the front guy?
It's this, this guy
I
right here.
keep forgetting. Sorry. It would be disadvantaged if Iron Defender was alive. But he's not. Sorry.
No worries.
It's all good. It's all good.
I haven't accepted it. I'm still in denial.
I haven't accepted it. And this guy is going to continue swinging at Daxley. And that does not hit. Ranby.
He's a small guy with a big shield, and he's wiggly.
Which one are we keeping alive?
He
Drosa.
spared
You don't
like
have to.
Drosa.
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's the best source of information. He's got 0 hit points. He's unconscious. You could do terrible things to him, Ramby.
You can't do anything. He can't do anything right now. He's completely out. He's just at 0 hit points, so he's stable. But
you get a second chance to torture him now.
exactly, you can have a second revenge.
Okay, so I'm still frenzying. Gonna reckless. I think I can only reckless once though. Let me just double check.
All
yeah,
your attacks.
first attack on my.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just my first attack that is reckless. So reckless. Yep.
You gotta stop saying reckless before you hit, girl. I swear.
Mhm.
Every time you say reckless, you roll bad.
Reckless gives me advantage. That's the
Oh,
whole
it
point
does.
at this time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, Andrew. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make a fun game, dog. You guys have to tell me the rules, and I just run the show.
Now it's just a frenzied attack, so there's no.
And that hits.
Oh. No.
Alright. And he is looking pretty beat.
Wacko, wacko, whack-a-mole.
Wacka wacka whack-a-mole. Oxford.
We will continue. There's not much more to do. Actually, I'm gonna move up and give our barbarian a cure light wounds. Crack you open a syringe of strange liquid. Pump it into her shoulder to cure her.
Ooh. That's pretty cool.
10
Ooh.
points.
Nice.
Very nice.
If that's it for your turn, it will be Eleanor.
It is, yes, thank you.
Move and line up her finger gun.
Pew pew.
Does that do it that time?
Nice, and that's a hit.
Nice.
Nice. And that was at this guy?
Sure was.
Perfect. And that takes him down with a pink lightning bolt from this, or fire bolt from her tips of her fingers. His poor beard just lights a flame, and he's like, "Is this the way I go?" And that's the way he goes. He and his beard had a bad day. Viren.
Just gonna do my thing.
Do my thing. That's a hit. 6. Alrighty. And Daxley.
Actually says gentle gentles, and he tries, and that would hit. But then you hear a squeaking from the pocket, and
That's awesome.
No gentles, rip.
That's glorious.
A little bit of sadistic.
I mean, look at his owner.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah, that whip
but
will
not
hit,
naively so.
but not the claws. That's glorious. I love that character trio. Alrighty. And
oh yeah, I did my I didn't do my whip damage. There we go.
Just want to make sure, JK. Boop. Alrighty, and this guy's gonna make a last swing. 13 does not hit. Ranby.
Alright. Reckless!
Definitely hit. Alright, and with that,
I was gonna say, do I
Slice.
even need to frenzy? Probably not.
you don't even need to frenzy. You took him down. These guys, they don't have a high AC, but they have a lot of hit points. Alright, and with that, that guy is down. I will just clear these guys out of your way.
I just
and-
noticed a nice effect that when I said as drill bit, it shows up as the cute little mouse icon. Imagine him saying like, rip, rip.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh, it does.
I love it.
Alright, I'm gonna go over here and start stripping Landragosa of everything.
Alright, let's see, give me 2 seconds.
Alright. You guys sort your business. I'll BRB.
Alright.
And as I do that, I also start tying him up in a hog tie fashion.
Alright, on Lingda Drosa, you find 8 gold pieces and 13 copper pieces. And he also has his great sword and a spear.
And whatever clothes he's wearing.
Yeah, he is
You're
wearing.
gonna make him naked?
Yes, I don't want him to have anything up his
Eleanor
robes.
turns her eyes. She studies the shrine. She doesn't want to see naked Lane Desrosa.
He is in splint armor.
Taxley says, you might want to make it tied to a manner that keeps his head pointed at the ceiling, you know, like tie his horns back or something. These things always have terrible breath.
That's awesome. And as this fight ends, you guys do notice that this chamber has been enlarged and reshaped from its original form. The floor and 3 of the walls are smooth, and stalactites and stalagmites have been polished into gleaming columns. Every surface glistens with moisture, and the air is warm and humid. The flat walls of the chamber are decorated with shallow, abstract carvings of dragons. Dragons' tails coil into intricate patterns and knots that flow across the walls. The creature portrayed in the northwest corner stands out, a 5-headed dragon rising from an erupting volcano. Other dragons, which seem dwarfed by the 5-headed monstrosity, flock to its side. A small wooden chest with silver and mother-of-pearl inlays sits on the floor in the corner in front of the monstrous dragon carving.
This is actually checking out this little tunnel over here.
Yeah, you can actually see that at the end of the tunnel there is a 30-foot ladder. And you can't see out of the top. It looks like there's something covering it.
Music feels perfect right now, for some reason.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what about this chest here?
What do you intend to do?
Is there a lock on it?
You just see, yeah, there's a lock on it.
Well, shall I perceive it, or do you want to investigate it, Sir Oxford?
Sorry, my thing just crashed here. I'm just relaunching. Dusty, why don't you go ahead and see what you can find.
Okay. Daxley rubs his hands together, you know, feels the vibrations of the box, not actually touching the box, but just, you know, feeling its aura out, you know, and then he just kind of hums at it. He hums, getting a little bit of echolocation on it.
I just slammed the lock with the mace.
All
right, and
that works too.
And so, what was your first perception on Daxley?
The first one was to check out this tunnel, and then this one was to check out the chest.
The chest. Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
For traps. And then he goes back over to Shovels, and as they've eaten the divvied out cheese, Drillbit kind of looks, you know, a little bit pissed that he doesn't get the same size of cheese. But you're a mouse, Drillbit. You can't eat that much cheese. It can't be equal.
So, on the treasure chest itself, you're not seeing any traps.
Okay, well, that's a good
Which is
thing.
good because he just slammed it.
Yeah, I just broke the lock.
Oh, you just broke the lock? Okay. In that case, everybody make me a dexterity saving throw.
All the way over here?
Yep. Everybody in the room makes a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wow.
Came back just in time, hey?
Bless.
Yeah, just so y'all know, those with
Rerolling.
should still have it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it should end shortly after this, but...
Alright, so everybody makes it. Yeah. And then make me a constitution saving throw.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
Oh!
What did you do?
Said there's no traps.
not on the treasure chest.
Nah,
All right. So Daxley and Eleanor. Actually,
Who's just
sorry,
minding her own business,
just
mind you.
Daxley. Sorry. Is gonna take 10 poison or 10 acid damage. So, as Viren slams his mace, shattering open the lock, on the carvings on the walls that you guys saw of those tiny little black dragons, you start seeing acid spewing out of the dragons' mouths, out of tiny little holes. And as that acid spews out, within like not even a second, it starts bubbling from the chamber floor, and you see mist, acid mist, coming up and
Eleanor
filling the chamber.
climbs up on the shrine.
It
okay, I
doesn't
just
make a
grab the
difference.
chest and shove it into Ranby's arms, careless, and then I pick up Blind Dragosa and throw him over my shoulder.
Alright, I guess.
Are we running? We're running, right?
Yeah.
Probably smart.
Eleanor's running. Back the way we came.
So there's nothing down here, right?
Now there's a
There
tunnel
might
full of
be. There are
acid.
stairs down there, and then
Oh,
there's
no,
a
but
ladder up
nothing
this way.
Near where there's a ladder where Daxley is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's where me and the boys go, because we're the closest that way. So
It could, yeah. I'm still curious about this one tunnel over to the
Yeah, Barbie's heading that way.
The room is filling with acid.
is the gas
Oh.
still going, or was it just like a
Oh yeah, it's just bubbling up on the floor.
okay, we'll go.
Does
this
it
way.
stop when you get in the tunnel?
You can see it kind of starting to sizzle out, but it's not really somewhere you want to just hang
Yeah.
out in. You might want to give it a couple minutes to fizzle out.
before too much time goes by, I use my last first level spell slot to revive Iron Defender.
All right.
Oh, get Landragosa. Get him out of there.
I already have.
Yeah, he has him over
Oh.
his shoulder. I'm just gonna throw him over here.
And I have the chest.
He's got him. Yep, and she's got the chest here. I'll move the chest over here too. Y'all salute. All right.
I
so
did see a ladder leading about 30 feet up into a chamber there when that room clears, if somebody wants to look at it.
Yeah, I see that.
Eleanor's like, guys.
All right, and as you guys walk in here, you do see like a downstairs. It's similar to what you saw in the Drake hatchery, how it's like a deep ledge of about 15 feet, and then this is gated around, with a fence right here, or a gate. You know what I mean? The words door. I know words.
Can I cross back through the floor? Since I ran the opposite way of everybody else.
Yeah, after just a couple of minutes, you'll notice it starts to dissipate, and you can kind of tiptoe your way through the through the room, and you'll be fine.
Oh shit. We're good, sorry.
Eleanor waits and then just eventually.
Poor
makes her way
Eleanor.
back. I know. In the dark, she's walking along the wall.
Well, no, you have your.
Well, I guess I have my globes. I do have my globes.
Hello.
There's no threat.
Hello. Oh.
I had visions of darkness.
Oh my god. Okay.
Do you really have visions if it is dark?
She seems very puzzled. Yes.
All right, guys. What you gonna do?
Like I said, I tell them about that ladder if they want to check that out too. I say this looks like it could lead to a. I don't know. Does it look like it's kind of like a place where you? What's this here?
Oh, that's just the loot. Sorry, I dragged Langdedrosa in the treasure
chest.
chest. I was just like, "Here's your loot. It's in the corner." I'm just dragging it with you guys. So we don't forget we've got a treasure chest and Link to Drosa. But technically Ranby has the treasure chest and Viren has Link to Drosa over his shoulder.
And Ram, how long?
Actually, I would agree the ladder is definitely of importance, but I expect the caves will be finite. We can go through the ladder maybe on our way out.
Daxley shovels, wanders over to Viren holding Lindragosa, and Daxley walks up to Lindragosa's mouth and goes, "I'm a big dumb lizard guy." And then he continues to walk on with him.
That's great.
Okay, so now that my rage has ended, I am suffering exhaustion. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, that sucks.
Okay. And as Daxley, as you walk by here, you do see pretty prominently displayed there's a key right here that would seemingly be to the gate that's right there.
Let's see, that seems like somewhere where they've locked something in.
Maybe
Hello?
we should just leave. No,
You
we
can-
got the treasure. We got the bad guy. Let's just leave. No, nobody.
No, I say we call it out. And Daxley's like whistling. Here, boy.
I need another critter for my army.
Yeah, so I'm. Are we? Yeah, exactly. Looking down here to see what we're expecting to see in this lower chamber.
Yep, this is what you guys can see from where you are, because it is a little bit darker down there, but you can see a guard drake. This one is a little bit larger than the ones you saw earlier, most likely a fully trained adult. And then you might see an egg of some sort.
I say, Viren, you can talk to them, right?
Only somewhat.
Well, tell them or ask what's going on.
He won't be able to tell me anything.
Oh, I thought you spoke to them.
I do.
Speak to them, but he can't understand what they say back.
Oh.
One-way communication.
What is that in the shadows? Is that an egg? Didn't we hear the generals talking of eggs? We know if they're dragons, not drakes. We should deal with this.
Well, Daxley says, Viren, tell them we're going to let all the drakes go.
Really?
Well, we are.
Are we, though?
Nobody
You may as well
deserves-
just put him out of his misery right now.
Really, I worry more of the misery of the townsfolk on the highways.
And they call me the cold one.
Or
Because
we
he's
could
not
put.
just going to let us destroy the eggs, no matter what we say.
I'm not
Where's-
saying I'm not unreasonable. Maybe we can tell the drakes just to head to the swamps.
Why would we destroy the eggs? Daxley says.
Considering the color, we would have to destroy them.
I mean, like,
If they're drake eggs, perhaps, but I have suspicion that they're dragons.
Yeah, if they're dragons, then we have to destroy them, depending on the color. Just to save people in the long run.
they'd say the same thing about giants. Daxley fumbles under his breath.
Little gnome, do you not know of dragons and how they work?
Not really, not underground.
Can I do? Is that like a history check? Because
That'd be
Eleanor's all
religion.
booky. Okay. Because
Well,
Eleanor wants to tell the
both.
tale. What do you want
Either
me to?
one.
Religion or history?
For what?
Doesn't matter. Since Daxley doesn't know anything about dragons, Eleanor is gonna pipe up from the back.
I feel like dragons would be nature, yeah? Or am I...
Nature? Oh, that would make sense.
Actually, it'd probably be anything, considering their
I have
nature is
opinion.
defined by Tiamat.
I think they're arcane. I think it's
I
actually
don't know. What do you want me to roll?
Roll your
It's a-
highest stat. I don't know.
History it is. Oh, not so great. Well, I start to tell him I know about dragons. They're big, they have these wings, and some of them are really evil, but some of them are really good. And it depends on their color. Chromatic is bad, right? Right? Yeah, that
Right.
sounds right. I just made Eleanor a Valley girl because I don't actually know anything about dragons, and Eleanor's players.
These colors
Struggling.
clash. You don't put the pink and the red
Yes.
dragon together because that
Mm-mm.
clashes.
The
Lol.
gold and the blue do not.
Yeah, with Ramby's 18 nature check, she can actually tell that they are most certainly black dragon eggs, which,
Oh, wow.
as far as anybody knows, is not generally a good thing. And actually, with that, you can also tell that they're looking close to hatching.
Basic.
Fuck that.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say we shouldn't be in a hurry. We should take these back to town, and we can still destroy them later. But imminent hatching is a problem.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
We should take care of this now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Ramby knows with that nature check that this warm, humid climate, and particularly this cave that you guys are in right now, is perfect for dragon eggs. So
Killing them now is a mercy for others. I'm all for it.
So, anybody got a means to kill them effectively?
I can missile them.
You could
Pew, pew,
just
pew.
smash the eggs after we go in there. There's a key right here.
And the armor drake. I guess I
Well, with
do.
proper lighting, I can
Do
easily
still
take
have
shots.
one more rage, I guess, left.
We
We
could
have-
just pew them away from up here, those of us who have range.
Yeah.
Yeah, my crossbow is effectively endless. Same as Daxley's.
My fingers don't need ammo. She
mean-
shoots a firebolt at the drake.
all right. I mean, if you guys are just gonna shoot him down from up there, we can just effectively say that he's dead because he can't fight back.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, little buddy, but didn't want to get hurt.
Oh, I thought you were smashing the eggs. Oh, I see.
We
You need
are.
okay.
We're going. I grabbed the key off the wall that was there and unlocked the gate and come on in. After they've killed the drake.
And the second you approach that egg, another drake is gonna pop out from behind this pillar
Could only.
and attack Viren.
Wow.
Damn.
They got sneaky boys up in here. Alright, and he is going to bite and try and sling you with his tail, and he will miss both times.
Right.
Oh wait, oops. Sorry, let me... There we go. If he rolls... Yeah, no, he had a 16. Let me change that. Oh.
How far down is this drop?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How far down is the drop?
About 15, 15 feet. Sorry. I'm like losing my voice today.
You need that.
Yeah, seriously.
Hours.
I'm like trying to not, I'm trying to let y'all do most of the talking because like my voice is just getting like deeper and deeper the more I talk. Okay, sorry. Descending. Okay. So that guy,
Sorry, I forgot mine.
we'll count that
Sorry,
as it. Oh, sorry, what?
Sorry, I missed the turn tracker. Sorry.
Oh, I apologize. You should be able to roll now and I'll just resort it. I don't know why it's not showing up on there.
He didn't click his character.
Gotta clicky the token for it to pop up on the turn order. Or it's a tick. Yeah, thanks.
Late to the party and went from last initiative to first.
Exactly.
Feels
We'll
sort of
take it. Let's go, Nathaniel.
I guess immediately I set my Iron Defender out to assist. This 4-foot movement speed he can easily make. Yeah. So you can get over here to attack an egg. Do we need to attack the eggs? Like, are they?
I mean, they're not moving or anything. I mean, you're welcome to attack them. This guy is just trained in on the eggs, so the second someone got close.
Small enough I can stand on as a medium creature. Like, could I stand over it, or do I need to move around?
They are about, I think they're 3 feet high. Let me make sure that I'm correct with that.
Okay, I'm probably not going to move through here. Okay, that's as far as and for Nathaniel himself, he'll just take a shot. My arcane weapon lasts an hour, so it's still going to be up.
Awesome, and that will definitely hit.
There we go. 14 damage.
Awesome.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Perfect, and that will put us back at the Drake since that was his prize round. He is really angry that Baron got so close to the egg, so he is going to bite and swing his tail. And he, oh my god, Baron actually got hit.
Holy.
Wow.
Wow, the tail got him for 9. And then it will be Daxley.
Grab shovels and hops off. Just take up position on the edge there. Shovels kind of meanders over. And, yeah, Daxley takes a shot. But I don't think Shovels gets an attack unless I'm right on top of him, telling him what to do. So.
Makes sense. Nice, definitely hits. Awesome. 7 points of damage, and Ranby.
I think these guys have the Drake under control for now. I will swing at this egg. Yeah, I guess I'll go with my greatsword. Oh, let me turn this up because I have not.
You're swinging at the egg?
Yeah.
Yeah. You swing at it, and it just crumples, and a baby dragon kind of like squirms for a second, cries, and dies.
Oh,
Sad.
bad.
Viren.
Mission
I'm going
accomplished.
to try improvised attack here. 1d20. So with that, I grab the egg that's next to me and beat the Drake with it.
Your carrying weight is like insane, right?
Yeah.
Because these eggs are 150 pounds apiece.
Yeah, that's enough for me to pick up.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, that'll be bludgeoning damage, and that hits. So, that'll... I feel like that's a good, like, what, D10? Like, 150-pound bludgeoning object?
I feel like that's probably, yeah.
Oh, God! So, yeah, it's like the less funny version of breaking an egg open on somebody's head.
Does Fear get added strength to that?
Oh yeah, you should add your strength to that, huh? What's your strength, Aaron? What's
2. So it's 12.
Yeah, take it. Yeah, so you just like smash the egg open on its head, and the shell just like bursts apart, and a baby dragon pops out and falls off of the guard drake. and screeches and dies. I don't know what else would happen. Eleanor, Jesus Christ.
Drake
Like,
doesn't
come
challenge
on,
it.
man.
The Drake's
Eleanor-
intelligence is no, it's not anymore. It's like lobotomized.
Yeah,
She's gonna
that's-
Firebolt the Drake to try and put him out of his misery.
Yeah, no,
being conked on
you
the
do
head.
get inspiration. Thank you. You do. God, it's awful, horrible inspiration, but you get inspiration. Jesus Christ, Andrew. My God,
2, 1 egg.
Nathaniel. I just want to go stare at pretty things in Final Fantasy now. Okay. Yeah, Nathaniel, it's your turn.
That was a little disturbing, but I've been on the battlefield. So. I guess I can now shoot the Drake since the egg is no longer in the way, so I'll do that. Oh, sorry, that was my miss. This guy right
Yep, and that hits.
here. Yeah, right?
It was a baby. Come on, Andrew.
To beat on their mother.
Jesus. Alright, and...
Branby's she's rifling through her pack, hoping she has a bottle of something, wine or otherwise. You're fearing as a token of appreciation, but she's got nothing.
and
I
Oxford...
wish I had a gift for
Right. Jesus Christ.
monumental achievement.
Oh my God. Alright, so, with that guy is down. And...
Yeah, so Nathaniel hails down fire from his position at the top of the stairs while the Iron Defender is holding down the Drake, allowing the hailing fire to slay it and protect our party.
I dig it. And he goes down.
Daxley says,
Ew.
"Don't you eat that! Don't you? No, no, no." I sorry, that's wrong. Yo. Okay, sorry.
Yo.
I don't think it's yolk, dog. That was
It's a
just a straight
baby.
up dragon baby. There was no yolk. Like I said, it was the less hilarious version and slightly more disturbing version of cracking an egg on someone's head. More disturbing than anything.
Disturbing.
Alright. Is there anything else you guys would like to do in here?
What's that guy?
See what that red thing is in the corner?
Well, I don't know. That's just something a creeping.
Something a creep.
He's not. He doesn't look angry. He's just kind of hanging out back
What
there.
the fuck?
I will give you a picture of what you see.
Oh god damn it, it's a roper.
It is a roper. But he doesn't seem particularly bothered right now. He doesn't really seem like he's much of a threat to you. Yes, he looks scary, but his tentacles aren't flinging around all crazy like that right now. He's kind of just bloop, bloop, hanging out in his corner.
As Daxley a denizen of Underdark, he's seen ropers before. Has he ever seen one so calm and chill?
The only time he's seen one so calm or chill is whenever it finds like the perfect place. Usually where like discarded meat would be thrown regularly, so it's basically just sitting on a food source. That's the only time you ever have seen a roper that's that chill. But when you kind of look around, you can see it's a little bit similar to that meat locker that you guys found. There's some fresh meat that was thrown down here for the guard drakes. And then there's also kind of some like older bits of meat closer to the roper that are like, you know, partially munched on. So it would seem he's kind of back here living off of the scrounges of the cave.
Daxley greets the roper and Undercom and he says, "Hello?"
And he goes,
I guess he doesn't speak Undercommon.
doubt
Maybe he
speaks
does.
much of anything.
But I don't think so. I don't think he speaks.
I
any
don't
languages.
even know how smart they are. So
I think he's I think he's just like a plant. He's not very intelligent.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, he's just kind of like bloop, bloop, just hanging out. Kind of flitters a tentacle at you a little bit. Anything else y'all want to check out in here?
I mean,
say, well, I guess we don't want that thing around. They're dangerous when they get hungry. That I
Yeah.
do know.
We could leave.
Kill it.
Have we ensured that we've scoured the entire cave and cleared it of all the eggs?
Nobody has done a perception check. So I don't know.
Well, someone else will stay up here with the prisoner. As everyone scatters, I'm like, okay, I will stay here with the prisoner.
Daxley
not moving.
thinks it looks like a cave.
It's like home.
It's like home, but a little more human, maybe? Some
oh shit. I
crushed
don't have
dragon
Like
eggs.
dead baby dragons.
Viren agrees with Daxley. He says, I think you're right. I think we found a cave. Ranby, I believe. Give me 2 seconds. Let me double check. Yes, Ranby. Right behind this column, there's a little column right here. Let me open this up for you. You see a camouflaged pile of rocks, but next to it, you think you see a little egg tucked in.
Little fucker.
There's more over here. Walk over here.
Let's be.
Can I squeeze in on this side to get it?
Oh yeah, you can fit in here easily.
What's load down here? Actually, has a look.
That's kind of another one of those like trashy spots. Kobolds are not very clean. They're pretty nasty. So a lot of these like side caves are just kind of like trash cans for them. It's just some a broken lantern, one mangled shoe, some old meat.
Can we
Lots
just?
of droppings.
Yep.
I have obliterated the egg.
All right. The egg is obliterated.
I mean, I can.
We've nah. It the eggs, as soon as you crush them, you could literally just break open the shell and they're just gonna die because they're not ready to be born. So you're good. All right. Oh no, is that Chris?
No, it's Ivy.
Oh,
She's
okay.
put her down. She's just having
Yeah.
a fit.
They're
you
toddlers.
say
They don't
his
want to go to
name.
sleep. I'm so sorry.
It's summertime.
Christina?
There you go. Thank you.
Who's Christina? Hmm? Where's that bitch? Sorry.
Did Viren take our prisoner? If not, I'll make sure that
Yeah, I'm just carrying him.
All right,
I
yeah.
imagine you have him like hung over your shoulders. Fireman carry.
Pretty much. He's pretty lightweight.
while you casually eat a piece of fruit, he's just like hanging out. Piece of rope tied around his feet, so he's just like a necklace.
Sorry, 1 second. I was reading over to make sure. Yeah, boop. All right. And these guys are all okay. So, Viren, are you venturing to the rope, the ladder?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for everybody.
All right.
Every time that my dancing lights go down, I'm gonna poof them back up and just kind of keep them around me.
All right. Sounds good. And let's clear that.
Shall we take a short rest here before extending into the ladder room? Get
Yes.
some hit dice healing?
Please. Because I need a long rest, I think, to recover from the exhaustion, if I remember correctly.
Right, but
Yeah.
a short rest can get some hit dice and some healing done before we carry on.
Oh,
right?
Could someone quietly scout ahead? Maybe our little furry companion. It's possible that this is just simply a back route exit into the forest, and nothing more than that. And if that's the case, then we'll be able to start camp and head back home.
Hey, Dax, does your badger there, can he see in the dark?
He can indeed.
Maybe that's a job best suited for him, because Taffy's great, but, she doesn't have that dark vision stuff.
I got no bond with him. I mean, we send him up there, he'll find cheese and he'll come back. So
Well,
I
mean,
don't
I
even think
can
I can
send-
really.
I can send Taffy. She can smell for dragonish things, I don't, because I don't think she's gonna be able to see anything.
If it comes out above ground in the forest, I mean that's still information.
True. Well, I will send Miss Taffeta on a little trek.
Didn't you see you got a glowy thing there, Oxford? Can you do that for the mink?
If it would be comfortable with being a glowing creature.
Oh, it would make Taffy glow?
Well, something that she could carry, certainly.
I could tie a necklace around her, and she pulls a ribbon from her hair and starts tying it around Taffy's neck.
I take a small little light bulb out of my pocket out of hardened glass, attach a little piece of magic copper wire to it, click it, and it starts to glow.
I love it.
I hand it to Taffeta as well as a little piece of cloth that she could hide it in if she needs.
Oh, you're so pretty, Taffy.
The perfect accessory.
And I will send Taffy forward. Let me give a perception roll with her character sheet. Sorry, I didn't have her sheet up.
No worries.
And she is going to sneak through the tunnel. Sneaky, sneaky.
All right. So, she'll go up. It's a 30-foot ladder up into a tunnel, and there's something cloth at the top of it. It's not super heavy. She might be able to.
Yeah, poke her head under it.
Yeah, she can kind of poke her head under it, and it's like a rug or something maybe, so she can kind of swiggle her way out.
Yeah, she will swiggle her way out.
Ferrets and minks and stuff love to do that.
Yeah.
And you can see, it looks like a very hastily abandoned room. Most likely the chambers of someone important. And there's some papers kind of scattered around, but she doesn't see anybody. It looks like someone left pretty recently and in a hurry.
Eleanor will say, well, it seems okay. It looks like maybe somebody's quarters, but they're not there anymore.
That's good enough for me.
That sounds like a good place for an investigation, Mr. Oxford. This could be highly valued intel.
And certainly more easily defended if we decide to rest. So let's rest up there.
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, so as you guys get in here, you are going to see a simple but comfortable chamber. The chamber contains a writing desk and stool, several tables with books and papers, and a mirror on a floor stand. Light comes from 2 still-lit oil lamps, and thick rugs completely cover the floor, including the open chute that dropped down into the area you guys just came from. Alright, and that investigation is actually enough. You can see out in the open, spread open on one of the tables, is a simple map of the Greenfields area, showing the villages the cult attacked and looted. An arrow is sketched in from the Greenfields towards the west, and the town of Baragost on the Tradeway, where the arrow turns north. A separate sheet of paper that is covered with numerals and columns contains the note, "Everything must be freighted north to Neritar. Resmir allowed us to keep some pearls, a ring, and a handful of small stones. Other papers are of less interest. Most of them...
What was it?
Oh, sorry, what?
Everything must be north to where?
Everything must be freighted north to Narratar. It's NaerYtar.
I laugh out loud. Wow, our foes are sloppy. In the investigation guard business, we would call this the jackpot.
For sure. And as you look a little deeper into the notes, you do see some poorly written poetry about dragons as well.
This person should not quit their day job.
And the smaller chamber off to the side, this guy right here, it contains a bed, a trunk that was just recently had everything taken out, and that is all you see in there.
Daxter goes and checks this little corridor out and proceeds to see what he can see.
All right. As you come in here, you can see what was pretty clearly where the guards were sleeping. The human guards were keeping their chambers. You see some beds lined along the halls or the walls here, and some trunks, a couple of trunks for random property. But this was also very hastily. I mean, it looks like they literally left within the last few minutes, so it was not. Just barely missed them.
Did the bed have like a mattress, or was it like straw type bedding?
They're
on
just
top of
straw,
it?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we should take off and see where they're going. Chase after them.
I would recommend not resting here in the cave.
Yeah, I guess this is their turf. We probably get fucked right up.
Yeah.
Agreed. I told you we should leave this place. Is there any food in here?
In the... Give me 1 second.
Ugh. My stomach churns at the question as I think of the all the rotten meat that's just been tossed about at the end.
It's not for me.
So in the guards' chambers, you do see a still slightly warm vegetable stew and a mug of beer.
Fuck that, I want beer.
I don't want cooties.
Ranby chugs the beer, and
Yep.
Viren, you can see into here.
Who's this motherfucker?
So in here, you see overturned boxes, broken items, scattered coins, and a couple of small gems that were dropped during the hasty evacuation. You do see one cultist who is sleeping soundly on the floor, surrounded by a couple bottles of wine.
Okay. I walk up to him and allow me to cure you of your hangover. And I slam his head with the mace.
Oh, Lord.
What?
That will do it.
Good thing nobody else is there to see that.
Seriously, Jesus Christ.
Cleric of life.
I mean, yeah, if he's passed out, he's dead. Yeah, you killed him. That, Jesus Christ, Fear, that's taking a dark turn tonight. He's just bashing in drunken guys' heads and killing baby dragons.
Hey, I saved one guy.
He's got a quota. That's his mission.
Exactly.
These people aren't innocent. They don't deserve my mercy.
He's a really big bigot. So it's like, if it's any other religion but his, he's like, you infidel.
Do you believe in Saloon? Ha! Death to you, sir. Saloon doesn't approve of that brand of wine.
Well, Saloon does brandish fire to those that are impure.
This is true. I feel like that was a mace, though.
Fire comes in many forms. Fire makes...
fiery passion of an angry firbolg. Alright.
Dexter says you guys all get a head start. I'm gonna rig up a rope system to.
Have we opened up this chest yet?
You have not. You're just walking around with it, Ranby.
I'm gonna throw it on the floor really hard.
Oh, it's already broken open. That's what set off the trap. Yeah,
Oh, it was the chest
Viren
that
broke
was
it. He hit a nat 20 on it. It's just if that lock isn't opened with a key or by thieves' tools with a certain check, then it just, if you just break the lock, the acid trap goes.
And
Okay,
for
cool.
future,
So what's in the chest then, so I can stop carrying it around?
Yeah, for sure. So when you open up that treasure chest, inside you see the chest contains a few of the choicest items seized during the cult's recent treasure raids. Mondoth persuaded Resmir to let her keep them and promised to bring them with her. That's not your business. In truth, okay. Inside are a string of pearls worth 300 gold pieces, a gold and sapphire ring worth 900 gold pieces,
Jeez.
and a pouch containing half a dozen masterfully cut and polished precious stones worth 100 gold pieces each.
Can we tell that they took this from the last town? Like, would we know that?
You can actually tell, because it has a common sigil on it, that the ring and pearls were taken from Greenest. But the stones, you are not sure.
Oh, those people will be so glad to have their jewelry back. It's so
Yeah.
great that we found that.
Eleanor, no.
What do you mean, no? You can't just steal people's stuff, Randy.
Even I know that's wrong.
If there is
What?
any way to return these goods and identify them as the belongings of the town folk, we should return them. I have a feeling some may not be recognizable as being any one person's. I'm sure everyone would love to pipe up for these gems.
But the
Indeed.
pearls and the ring, I mean,
What kind of gems are there?
The gems that you see, they are... 2 seconds. Okay, so you see a ruby, a sapphire, sorry, 2 rubies, 3 sapphires, and 2 diamonds.
Use the diamonds for a spell.
Nice.
If you would like to hand those over.
That's up to
It'll come in
Randy.
handy. It'll come in handy later.
I would certainly prefer we at least attempt to return these back to their people in town, but...
Also,
agree.
do remember that you were offered by Governor Nighthill an additional reward to that 250 gold pieces if you returned treasures. And the owners of the jewelry might also be appreciative of its return.
we will absolutely return that jewelry, Randy.
Their rewards, they're far more important than the material.
Anything that is identifiable as belonging to somebody else will be returned.
Sounds
Oxford
like
will be
a
able
deal.
to respond to the police reports, right? As he
What?
is a constable. He's a constable in the town guard.
He is,
so,
yeah,
like,
he's in the guard.
Yeah.
So you're like, you're like talking about stealing jewels from like the town, from one of the town guards.
Like, I'm also really intelligent. Like, I know that, like, half this stuff would never be identified. So, like, I'm like, let's at least try. Because, you know, that's right.
so
But, you know.
he's the dirty town guard. Is
No,
I'm just
Well,
lying,
to be
man.
to be fair, since Greenest is not a very large town and there aren't a ton of rich people, he knows specifically what family that ring and necklace go to, and he knows pretty certainly that nobody in town would have those gems. Just a bag of those gems. They're most likely from somewhere very different that was looted. So
Good enough.
Nathaniel can tell you that pretty pretty certainly.
Is this individual anyone of note of town?
It is not anybody particularly of note. It's just a trader. Yeah, one of the main traders in Greenest, which is known for being a trading town. It's his wife's jewelry. And that would be. I actually do have their names. 1 second.
Daxter says, this saloon, she sounds a lot like Lolf.
2.
Like the devil demon of the Underdark, crushing people's skulls and stealing from them.
I haven't stolen anything from anybody.
Brith and Froburn Clerk.
Brith and Throwburn.
Froburn with an F, sorry.
Oh.
I only killed the guy because he's a villain.
So
That
what was the last name?
threatens innocence.
Throwburn.
Clerk. It's Clerk with an E on the end. Fancy.
And a necklace of pearls and a wedding ring. Okay, well, at least take note of that, as the family will be happy to help you have those back.
Indeed, and you do know that they're known to be pretty generous, so can probably expect a nice little reward from them for that safe return. All right, and what would you guys like to do? Or are you resting here? Y'all getting out?
Well, I
Well,
guess it's important to get this unconscious guy back to town and get everything disseminated among the people.
Yeah, the Count would definitely feel more comfortable knowing that this man is captured. Or this beast, I should say.
Now let me go drag that beast from over here so y'all can take him with you. You don't need the actual chest. All right, and
Daxter says, let's send him in it like a wagon. Let's send him in it like a wagon.
yeah, just put Langdedrosa on top of the treasure
Oh my
chest.
gosh.
He just shove his unconscious body in there. He's just like head
It looks
flopping
like
out.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking a
Still
bath.
has an arrow in the shoulder. Alright. So
And I think several people took notes of those battle directions, but I do make sure I round up all the papers that are there
for sure.
to keep them as intact as possible. Keep those battle
Absolutely.
plans.
Alright, let's... And that will put you guys up to level 4.
Yay!
Alright. And I am going to move us on to the next map, but this next part is going to be a whole different section. So,
Jeez, take an
are
average on that one.
yeah, I'm going to pop you guys on this next map. Obviously, you're going to be way too big for it, but we'll mess with that later. You guys are down here at the Raider camp. At the very, very bottom. Y'all are on a new page now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
So yeah, here, and all of these directions are pretty approximate. They're not all exactly, but they're all within a couple of miles of what they're supposed to be, so. This is just a like zoomed in map of the Sword Coast. And alright guys, I will end it there and we will catch you guys next Tuesday.